Yo, what's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. Look at man, we ain't gonna even go through all that. Y'all know what to do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, click the click the join button, hit the bell, turn your bell on so you'll know when I'm live and doing all that stuff. Click the join button, join the member section, do what it do. But we gonna jump right into this, man, because I'm tired of stupid people. Stupid people keep doing stupid things. And I understand that y'all need content. NFL suck and ain't nothing really going on. So y'all trying to jump out y'all lane and jump into the college football program activity. And Deion is a hot topic. And now that Deion, to you guys, has proven himself, and now you understand that he's a good coach. Now you want to give him credit. Not when he was in Jackson doing his thing. Now you want to do his thing. But now all of a sudden, Stephen A. Smith, Cam Newton, Lord, they done pull Ryan into this mess. It's just pitiful, man. And I'm sick of it. I know y'all need topics to talk about, but find something else, dog, because this ain't it. This is truly not it. Y'all won't know what I'm talking about. Listen.
Welcome to the future of Colorado football.
I know it's a slow season, and I know the NFL sucks, so y'all really ain't got no stupid super topics to talk about. NFL is just not entertaining right now. Just to be honest, to be true, Mahomes is over there doing what he do. He running the show. He really ain't got no competition but Lamar, and we already know that the refs gonna do everything they can do to keep Lamar from going back to a Super Bowl and winning. He gonna win the MVP because he the best quarterback in the league. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs will get another Super Bowl, and everybody gonna go back to normal. Aaron Rodgers sucked. He should have retired. The Bears suck. They freaking up Caleb Williams' career. The Cowboys suck as usual because Jerry Jones won't retire and get the hell out of the way. You need a coach, but Deion ain't it. But that's all y'all want to talk about. That's all y'all want to talk about. Deion need to come to the Cowboys. Let's do this and let's do that. But we gonna get into it because I'm sick of y'all, man. I'm sick of it. Let's go. And no, I'm not using my premium account on these jackasses.
Cowboys should tank the rest of the season, get the number one overall pick so you can draft Shador Sanders. And by the way, hire primetime Deion Sanders as your head coach for the Dallas Cowboys. I think that should be Jerry Jones's master plan. That's right. I said it.
All right, I'm coming out hot here to our quarterback. Cam, you heard
Stephen A. looked like the biggest jackass in the world. We know he's a suck up for ESPN. And we also know that he's the face of ESPN. But stop trying to throw Deion under the bus, man. For one, you trying to make it like Colorado ain't shit. I'ma say it. This video, if y'all don't like it, I'ma say it. I'ma say all the stuff that everybody else ain't willing to say. Stephen A. Smith is a dumbass. We know you need content, but don't use Prime as your content. Because what you doing, if you don't know, it's fucking up his recruiting sessions. You got players that's trying to go to Colorado, and you keep putting this stupid shit in the air. Now, you put questions in their head. You making them work harder for what they want to do. Stop doing this bullshit. All of y'all. Y'all got Cam in here, Ryan in here. All y'all look like dumbasses because the man done told you 11 times he don't want to coach in the NFL. He don't want nothing to do with NFL because the players are too hard-headed. They make too much money and they ain't gonna listen. He done told y'all that. Y'all don't know nothing about that Mo 3. That's my ringtone. But he done told y'all a million times. So stop doing this. Y'all done had this conversation. It's freaking Friday. Y'all have had this conversation on First Take every day this week. Why? You ain't answered this question yet? Move on. Go to something else. Lincoln Riley right over there. Why y'all ain't talking about sending Lincoln Riley to the Cowboys? His team suck. He's supposed to be a quarterback guru. That suck. The Cowboys ain't drafting Shador. They just spent 200 and something million on Dak. Even if they trade Dak, they still gonna have 100 million plus of dead money eating up their salary cap. So throw the Shador notion out the window. But you want to get Shador to get prime. So you ain't getting Shador. So how do you think you're going to get prime? Make it make sense. You're supposed to be a sportsman. All of you. Sitting up there debating this for no reason. Making it worse for Prime and his people trying to work and recruit players. Quit bringing up this damn topic. Golly, y'all just brothers. Bro, let the white boys talk about it. They need something to talk about. But all of y'all need to stop. Prime ain't going to Dallas. Prime ain't going to the NFL. What's the problem?
Heard what he had to say. Would Deion in Dallas be a good fit?
Wait.
Okay.
Tank for Shador? We just paid this guy $60 million. Okay, never mind. Back to you.
Yeah.
No, I do not think that it'll be a good look. And I'm gonna tell you, what is a good look, I do believe, for Prime is Florida State University.
Cam, shut the hell up. You my man 100 grand. I love you. All of it. I don't care nothing about your flamboyance and your clothes and your hats. But don't let them drag you into stupidity. Deion don't want to go to Florida State. That either. He tried that already. They said no. The man is comfortable where he's at. Where he at? East Coast Kev, I appreciate you. I saw your email, but this one I was already going to do. I just been busy all day. But good looking out. Keep shooting them to me, my boy. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure y'all thank East Coast Kev for putting me up on all this game. And you know, but I had already had this one in the works. I saw it, and I was like, as soon as I get home, I'm sick of these idiots making this stupid suggestion.
Yeah.
It makes the most sense.
His alma mater, yeah.
Because not only would you,
Ma'am, that is not his alma mater. If you walk up to Deion Sanders right now and say, what is your alma mater? He will say, Talladega College, with a smile, because he likes giving it to Florida State, because they shouldn't have never shrugged him off. Before they hired that idiot they got right now, they could have hired Deion Sanders, but they didn't. The school that he made so much money, the school that he's been helping recruit players to, told him no. You don't have a degree. Jackson State said, okay, you ain't got no degree, but we gonna get you one, which is the same thing Florida State could have done. It was a COVID year. Wasn't nothing popping. But you told your best no. Your very best the one and only Deion Sanders. No. And he said, okay, cool. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go over here. And now he over there in Colorado, making them look great, brought them back from the dead. And now you want him to go to Florida State? Why? Because he's proved himself. He has shown the world that he can coach. You could have saw that at Jackson State. Well, no, them just black kids. That's just a small college. Anybody can do that. No, they can't. But now you want him to go to Jackson State, go to Florida State. Stop. He ain't going.
You have more time to build a foundation.
Mhm.
You have more resources than, respectfully, Colorado.
No, bruh. Colorado got money. Florida State don't know where they're going to be in the ACC or the SEC. And if they get out of the ACC, the SEC don't want you. It's just that simple. If the SEC, I'm going to tell y'all something. See, because this ain't what these people like this are not going to tell you. If the SEC wanted Florida State, they would have got Florida State out of the ACC. Just that simple. If they wanted them out of the ACC and in the SEC, they would have put that money together and got them out. They don't want Florida State. Florida State going to stay in the SEC, in the ACC. Prime going to stay in the Big 12 where he can run that conference until he retires. Build the same quality teams in the SEC, ACC, Big 10 that he would in any other conference. In the next 5 years, y'all are going to hate that Deion Sanders is in college football. And Florida State is going to rule the day that they didn't hire Deion Sanders. Auburn going to rule the day that they didn't hire Deion Sanders. TCU is going to rule the day. And they in the same conference. So every time they play, they're going to beat the brakes off of them. Going to rule the day that they did not hire Deion Sanders. All of these colleges had this opportunity, and it wasn't but one that was bold enough, had enough trust, had enough faith, had enough belief that Deion was their man. 100 grand. Gave that man everything he wanted, plus some. Full control in year one of the entire football program. He ain't got to go to nobody and ask no questions. He ain't got to ask no permission. He ain't got no boosters trying to tell him what to do. None of that. All them problems come with Florida State. He got licensing and all of that with the school. He making profit off of the school. Off them shirts, off them hoodies, them hats, them glasses. He making money. Y'all looking at Prime contract and saying he ain't making no money. Well, y'all don't know the half. Y'all don't know what he set up for. And wasn't Florida State, TCU, Auburn, and everybody else will not relinquish that much power to that black man. Because he is who he is. So no, he ain't going to Florida State.
Mhm.
I'm looking at one coach that stands out in Florida State that he could potentially build a legacy. Bobby Bowden.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't think he would have the same time frame in Dallas. Mike McCarthy, 4 years on the bubble. Jason Garrett, 9 years. His quarterbacks, Dak Prescott, Matt Castle, Tony Romo, John Kitna. Wow. Wade Phillips, 3 years. In this day and age, everything has changed. We want right now results, but we don't have time to wait for nothing to
Yeah,
be created.
microwave society.
So we want a Thanksgiving meal with microwave resources.
Yeah.
So
Okay, first of all, the Cowboys don't have to tank. They just need to keep doing more of the same, which is just being really bad at football. Second of all, there are still teams that are worse than them. So at this point, I think they would pick, if the season ended right now, 6. So they're not getting Shador anyway. Third of all, would I enjoy Deion Sanders in Dallas? Of course, because I'm always content farming, because I do multiple television shows, because I need headlines. Why on God's earth would Deion Sanders want to go to the Cowboys? They are not built to win. That roster is not good. And if you do bring in your son, you've got the albatross of Dak Prescott's contract hanging around your neck as you're trying to figure out how to trade him. You've got Michael Parsons you still have to deal with. You've already paid these dudes. Like, this is not at all, I think, a great fit for Deion, but I'd tell you what is. And it's not Florida State, because I don't think he's going to want to just, it's not a lateral move, obviously. Florida State is a proud program that really needs a resurgence. But if he's going to go to the NFL, how about Jacksonville, guys? How about Jacksonville? They're actually very much in the running to have one of the top picks. No, Stephen A., hear me out. They're very much in the running to have one of the top picks. Trevor Lawrence, it appears, at least in Jacksonville, his days are numbered. Shad Khan is one of the most, so did Dak. Shad Khan is one of the most loyal and patient owners that exist in the NFL. Deion, of course, is a Florida boy.
Urban Meyer would argue with that, but go ahead.
And you get to go to a place that really has no tradition of winning.
Why are we having this conversation? Somebody tell me, because they're giving me a headache. She's right. She's not wrong. She's completely right. It would make no sense. But the NFL as a whole makes no sense for Deion at all. Period. Zero. None. Why would he go to the NFL? He has told you guys a million times, I don't want to coach in the NFL. I don't want to go where my sons are going. I'm fine right here in my little corner of the planet. Leave me alone. I'm cool. But you keep doing it every day. Every day this week, I've heard this story. Deion to Dallas. Shador to Dallas. It is damn near impossible for the Dallas Cowboys to draft Shador Sanders. Point blank, period. You know how much you'd have to give up, plus Dak and his contract. And no matter if you trade Dak, $100 million of that contract still will sit on you. So it makes no sense. Jerry Jones wouldn't get out of Deion's way. You can't have a true superstar and the owner that wants to be a superstar. It wouldn't work. And all y'all keep saying Jerry would listen to Deion. Jerry Jones ain't listening to nobody. He on the team. Jimmy Johnson won that man 3 Super Bowls, and he wouldn't listen to him. Jimmy Johnson was turning into a superstar and was getting more time on TV than Jerry. And Jerry fired him. Can't be but one in Dallas. And Jerry is it. Ain't nothing else. And Deion don't try to be a superstar. That's just him. So no, it won't work in Dallas. But we gonna finish this. I'm gonna let them cook.
Save for a little pocket of time in the 90s when they were somewhat decent and relevant. You get to go and resurrect a franchise that really never was and make your own imprint there. Why not go there? Or at the very least, the team that's actually picking number one as it stands right now and has a huge quarterback problem, and that would be the Giants. Either one of those makes more sense than the Cowboys. They just signed Dak. It's not happening. It's absurd.
Wait, 1 second. Stephen A., before I kick it to you, I just want to be clear on something. Are we sure, and SA, you would probably know this better than any of us, that Deion is chomping at the bit to be an NFL coach, or does he just want to be able to coach his son?
Well, first of all,
It's the most.
We're not doing that. But I told y'all, I'm not, because I don't want to log out and log back in and then log out and log back in. I don't feel like it, but let's go.
prefers kids as opposed to grown men when it comes to coaching. So the NFL is not nearly as attractive a commodity to him as coaching on the collegiate level is, because he loves nurturing young boys into becoming men. The exception, I personally believe, as somebody that has known him for many years, would be the Cowboys. That is not something he has ever acknowledged or admitted. I'm not trying to break news in that regard. I think the ultimate aberration for him would be the Cowboys. That's why I brought up the Cowboys. He ain't trying to go no damn Jacksonville. Get that out your head, El. He ain't trying to do that. Right? He'd rather stay. No, he'd rather stay on the
Great
collegiate
option.
level. I'm just telling you, it's not even a thought. It's not even a thought. The Cowboys are a different animal. I'll get back to the Cowboys in a second. Cam, let me tell you why Florida State, you can argue, wouldn't be an option. He desperately wanted to coach at Florida State.
Definitely did.
They shoved him aside like he never was even there. Like he didn't star at the university. Like he wasn't an All-American there. I mean, they just totally summarily dismissed
Yesterday's price isn't today's price, though.
I feel you on that.
If you
I
bring
feel you
that
on that.
check and then you say, man,
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. That's when you can't get that check elsewhere. But when you can get that check elsewhere, then you got choices. That's all I'm trying to say.
college teams that can compete at a high level
Well, if you
with
remember,
Florida State.
I wanted him considered at Alabama, Texas A&M.
No.
I thought so. Hold on. It was SEC, baby. I don't know why I got to argue with you about that. I don't know why I got to argue with you about that. But in the end, you damn right, they got deep pockets. They could have given that to him. The same thing.
Look, man, apparently, y'all know all of this stuff. You just sat there and said why Prime wasn't going to coach at Florida State and why he wasn't going to coach at the Cowboys. But yet and still, we've been having this conversation all week. So just say you need content. And Deion is content. How many views this video got? This video in 2 hours, 2 hours ago, got 19,000 views. And it'll be more than that by tomorrow. It'll be sitting at a couple of 100,000. You need content. So all week, you've been recycling this topic all freaking week for content. I know the football season is boring, but just report on college football and not just Deion Sanders if you want new content. But stop doing this. You're not helping Deion Sanders. You're trying to help yourself. But by trying to help yourself, you're making their job harder than it needs to be, because you keep putting it in the air that he might not be there next year or the next 2 years or the next 3 years. You are not helping the situation, because we already know that question is floating around. But if you keep making it a topic of conversation, these kids that he could be recruiting and could be coming to the team, you keep giving them doubt. Stop putting the doubt in the air. Go find something else to talk about. Talk about Deion doing all season, how he's rebuilt this program, how he's rebuilt this school, how he's doing what he's doing outside of the norm, how all of these coaches hate what he's doing. Talk about that. Y'all can make content about the Cowboys all day. People gonna watch. But stop adding Prime to it. because you're making it a problem. See, because you make a content, then some other idiot write a column because Stephen A said this. Then some other idiot write another column. Cam said this. And then FS1 pick it up. ESPN2 on it. Fox Sports is on it. CBS Sports is on it. ABC Sports is on it. Stop making it worse. All you doing is turning a mountain of a little bitty snowball into an avalanche. Stop. God, stop.
I think that Florida State would have been able to give Tim. Let me get back to the Cowboys. I'm not talking about tanking the season for Shedeur Sanders. I'm talking about the package deal because I think the opportunity to coach his son on a pro level, all right, when we know this brother is pro worthy.
How are
I'm talking about
players
Shedeur
going to
Sanders.
look at that, though?
Come on, bro.
Oh, my
That's
Lord.
that.
I let everybody speak. I let everybody speak. I didn't say anything. I sat here and listened. Now, I have
I gotta
had these
ask RC that.
conversations. I have had these conversations with a number of people about this subject.
All week.
Deion Sanders, when you think about him, the ultimate situation would be the Dallas Cowboys because he's always had love for Jerry. Always, okay?
The ultimate situation, Prime has given y'all his goals, is to win a national championship. No black head coach has won a national championship. Do you understand what he's trying to achieve here? But you keep trying to get something done for you. Why don't you help him achieve that with your platform? Why don't you encourage all the brothers, all the 5-stars? If you're a 5-star, Colorado is where you need to be with this humongous platform that you have. But no, we sitting here debating Prime to the Cowboys, which you just said that you know he don't want to do because he loves coaching kids and helping them and turning them into men and helping them get to the league. You just said that out of your mouth. So this is information you know, but yet and still, we keep barking up the same freaking tree. Instead of doing this on First Take, yeah, talk about Coach Prime, but talk about the players that could and should go to Colorado. See, you can do that. On your platform, you can say all these 5-stars, receiver, lineman, linebacker, safety, quarterback, center, running back, tight end. You can go down a list of players. You can help in that manner. All y'all should go to Colorado and work with Prime because he got a good staff, because he got NFL coaches, and he will get you ready to go. In the meantime, you can win championships. You can play in the playoffs. You can go to bowl games. You can do unprecedented stuff. But you're doing this. Use your platform to help, not just yourself. Big mouth ass. Just won't shut up ass. And you drag Cam Newton and Ryan Clark into this crap. I need to hear what they got to say. Let's go.
And the fact is, when you look at Big D and the Cowboy brand, who's the person that seems ideal for that? Who's the person that can look in the eyes of the players and be like this, look, I've been here, I've done this. And I'm not talking about just on the football field. I'm talking about in terms of marketability. I'm talking about in terms of embracing the responsibility that comes with the shine, the star, the $1 billion playpen that y'all play in. There's a responsibility that comes with this. And being able to just decipher what the responsibilities are when you're playing for this franchise and getting folks to buy in. If we see what have we religiously raved about with Deion Sanders? Not just his high ability to motivate folks, but the biggest point of it all is that he seems to be able to do things and connect with people in a way most people don't.
Well, why don't you let him do that with young men? Get them ready for the next level in life. Why don't you let him elevate them? Stop using your platform for evil or to serve yourself. You got plenty of other content to make. Stop regurgitating this crap. If you want to help Deion Sanders, help Deion Sanders, because this ain't helping. This is for you. This is for all y'all sitting at that table. And Ryan Clark looked like he about to say something dumb as hell too. And he usually don't. And I respect the shit out of Ryan Clark for doing all that he does on the pivot, speaking his mind, standing tall, standing on business. Every time that something go wrong. But I promise you, he gonna say something stupid. I know he is. All of them on this panel have said something dumb except for the young lady. He gonna do it too, because he can't help himself. And he himself knows it makes no sense. No sense whatsoever for Deion to go to the Cowboys. Now, hey, look at, I'm 30 minutes in. Y'all hit the like button, man. Hit the subscribe button. We gonna clown these fools from this day forward for making the same content over and over and over again. All that money to produce a Deion segment, and it's worthless, useless. Y'all been talking about this all week. All week. And everybody saying the same thing over and over and over again. I done seen it on the Golic, both of the Golics. I done seen Greeny and his roundtable do it on ESPN 2-3 times this week. I done seen it on FS1. I done seen it on Fox. I done seen everybody and their mama have this exact topic. And all y'all already know the answer. So why are we having the topic? What's the purpose? Because you need content. But you do NFL stuff. It's always something stupid going on over there. If you're going to use your platform for Deion Sanders, use it to help him recruit the best players in the country. Not to feed your ego and get your numbers up. Do it for the right reason. For once in your life. Do something to help a brother out. Not to fuck up his shit. Because that's all you do.
What are we talking about with the Cowboys here? You can look at their roster, and that's a part of it. But if Jerry Jones has the potential to listen to anybody, it would be somebody like him.
Jerry Jones ain't
Welcome
no
to Maryland, home to some
We
of the
already
brightest
know
minds
it.
in the U.S., next door
We
to our
already
nation's
know
capital,
Jerry
and
Jones.
an
RC?
Yeah, well, first off, Jerry Jones ruined this. I said this like in the offseason, very early on the pivot. I thought that was the best idea to try to draft Shedeur Sanders. I thought you try to get rid of Dak before the year, let him go sign a big contract somewhere. Absolutely tank this season. Draft Shedeur Sanders and bring in Deion Sanders with him. Here's why I think Deion Sanders would go to Dallas even without the opportunity to coach his son.
What are we doing? Just what are we doing? What are we doing, people? Ryan Clark, come on, bruh. Come on, man. Where my boots at? Come on, man. Y'all need to stop, bruh. Y'all seriously need to stop. Stop it. Y'all are not helping. Y'all ain't helping. If y'all want to help, Ryan, you got the pivot. Stephen A got his podcast. Stephen A got First Take. Y'all want to help Deion? That's y'all friend, right? Y'all want to help Deion be the best coach he can be. Y'all want to help Coach Prime be the first black man to win a national title. Y'all want to help because y'all ain't helping right here. Y'all want to help. use y'all platforms as big as they are and as loud as y'all are, and as many people who take what you say and run with it. Use your platform. Give a segment on your platform to recruit players for Coach Prime. Tell people what they can get when going to Colorado. Use your platform for that. Y'all want to help Prime? He got one goal. One. That's to win a title. First goal already been reached, bowl game. That's guaranteed. That's done. Next goal is to win a national championship. You want to help Coach Prime? You want to get him to the NFL? Help him win a title. Then he might go. But then he can go coach for a Super Bowl. Then he'll have a trifecta. Players the Super Bowl, won the Super Bowl as a player, won the national title as a coach, won Super Bowl as a coach. Then you can help him. But until you want to use your platform to help him, stop using your platform to hurt him. Because this is what you're doing right now. If y'all ain't smart enough to realize that, then y'all don't need to talk about it. Y'all all about the brothers. Prime's supposed to be your boy. Supposed to be your man, 100 grand. I don't know who calling me from Huntsville, but I don't want to talk. Prime's supposed to be your man, 100 grand. Then use your platform to help a brother out. Help your brother out. Do that instead of using your platform to say Prime might not be in Colorado next year. Stop doing that. Please. Let's see what Ryan got to say. We're going to get up out of here, man. Y'all hit the like button.
Because he ain't gonna get to coach his son no more if he stay in college anyway. If he stay at Colorado, Shador ain't coming back there. If he go to Florida State, Shador ain't transferring there. Shador already said, I ain't even signing up for classes for the next semester because I'm going to be in the league. So we already know that's happening. So if the Dallas Cowboys can't get them because Jerry screwed the pooch and gave Dak money that he deserves, so I'm not saying that. I'm glad he got his money. I would have tanked it. I would have done it way before now, because now if you take it, you don't get Shador Sanders anyway. You'll be in the Travis Hunter sweepstakes, but not his. But if you're Jerry Jones and you're getting rid of Mike McCarthy, if you're Jerry Jones, who already said, if my players think that the tours are a distraction to them, it don't matter. I ain't changing it. The Jerry Jones that thought this roster was good enough to win anyway and seems literally actually shocked every weekend they lose and they ask him questions, go get Deion Sanders. Because what I do know is I'm a 45-year-old man. When I talk to Deion Sanders, I respect him. When I talk to Deion Sanders, I listen. When Deion Sanders tells me something about football, I respect it. I accept it. I try to understand it because I feel it'll make me understand football better. The same thing would happen for Deion Sanders in the league. Deion Sanders is the leader of men, no matter if they're 10, 18, or 26. He understands what it's like to be in that locker room. He's the only person that when they're frustrated with the Jerry Jones, that a player can go into his office and he can say, this is how I handled it. This is how I went about my.
Look, man, just stop it. Just quit altogether. Everybody stop trying to get Deion to Dallas. It's not going to happen. It's over with. Done. Finito. Kaput. So please stop trying to get Coach Prime to Dallas. He got a home right outside the city. Big, beautiful, out in the country. I know. We've been up there. We got a house in Plano. That's the west side of Plano for those that know. If you don't know, now you know. But I'm saying Bruh, it makes no sense. Stop trying to make Colorado seem like it's a shit school. It ain't worth being at. Because that's all y'all trying to do. Stephen A. especially. Like being in the SEC is better than being at Colorado. No. And if you keep doing this, y'all don't understand what he wants. Y'all don't understand what he's trying to build, what he want to build. And you're not helping. You want to help, stop doing this. Cam looked like he wanted to say something. I just gotta hear it. I don't know, man. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if y'all still watching. I mean, this about the I'm so sick of this conversation. It's at this point, man, it's just ridiculous. It's just stupid. It's just overkill. You're just doing too much. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, man. We trying to get to 20K. Y'all help a brother out. At this point, it's just stupid. For real. For real. How much do you need to mention by y'all doing this? Because you know it's getting back to him. We all know that. But by y'all doing this, what do you expect to gain? Do you expect it to just drumming in his head where he just say, all right, I'm sick of y'all talking about it. I'm going to call Jerry and we going to Dallas? No. He got a commitment in Colorado. He's building a program and doing something real special. First of all, he pissing everybody else off in college football. He upsetting the apple cart. Because he doing what nobody else has done in a way that nobody else has done it. See, and they said he couldn't do that. He just proved them wrong over and over and over again. Why don't you help him win here? And then maybe he'll go there. Do that first. Let's let Ryan finish. It looked like he about done. Because Cam looked like he wanted to say something. And we're going to see where it go. If not, we're going to cut it off and get out of here. Hell, damn, we've been in here 42 minutes already. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. We've been in here way too long. But you know, when I get on one, we get on one. And this time, we just got to get on it, dog.
Our business. What is there to stay in college for? And I agree with and Cam. It may not be a long runway, but you don't need it to be long because they'll always accept you back in college if you fail. Example is Matt Rule, who's right back in Nebraska with a big contract, and he was one of the worst head coaches in the NFL we've seen in a long.
You heard that? Right there. That's what I'm talking about. They'll always accept you back in college if you fail. You want him to go somewhere and fail, then go back. Why would he go back? Why does he even have to leave when he's not failing at Colorado? He hasn't done what he set out to do. He on a mission. And y'all stupid for this. But no, we gonna hurry up and try to get out.
Long damn time. If I'm Deion Sanders, if the Dallas Cowboys call me, I leave immediately. When Shador pack his bags, I pack mine too.
We saw that from Nick Saban too.
That was the dumbest statement ever spoke. Ryan Clark, I'm ashamed of you. I am completely and utterly ashamed of you for even making that statement. That's selfish of you. And I'm sure you know that Prime said he don't want to coach in the NFL. But so you and the rest of your crew can have content to talk about for over the next 5 years, and it does astronomical numbers. Y'all want Prime in the NFL because Prime will put a spark back in the NFL because the NFL is dead as hell right now. Folks ain't watching. People might be betting, but they ain't watching. Ain't nobody buying them dumbass NFL packages on cable and YouTube TV. No. Ain't nobody buying the league pass. None of that crap. Product ain't good. Ain't nobody watching. And y'all need a spark. Prime ain't it. Prime done sparked up college football. And now y'all want him to come to the NFL and put that same shine on the NFL. Not gonna happen. Now, when Colorado write this new contract, they need to put a $200 million buyout on Deion contract for any other company, team that want him to leave. I bet you they'll stay the hell away then.
To your point, RC. But one thing that can I get in my L bag real quick? Let me give y'all some little history that y'all probably forgot. What about Coach Jimmy Johnson? We've seen there's only one star on the side of the helmet in Dallas. I don't want to say what they refer themselves to because that's not the case. And there's also only one star in Dallas that's going to have the final say. And that's not going to be a good combination for a figure like Deion Sanders. If Deion Sanders comes with the bravado and the impact, then yeah, that's cool until it's not cool for Jerry Jones. That becomes an issue. When you have an alpha or a person who has power and then another person who has impact, that's a recipe for disaster. Now, I go back to what I'm saying.
Now, that is the smartest statement that Cam has made all day. That is a perfect analogy of what would happen. Ain't gonna work. Oil and water don't mix. Deion shine brighter than Jerry, and that's just not gonna happen in Dallas. Nobody outshines Jerry. Deion don't bow down. Deion say what he gonna say. He respect the hell out of Jerry Jones. They cool. But when it come to doing his job, Deion ain't gonna take that stuff that Jerry get them other coaches. He gonna tell Jerry, hey man, you need to go over there. Or I'm gonna go home. And you can figure the rest of this out by yourself. Either you gonna let me run it, or I ain't gonna run it. See, because that ain't gonna work for Deion in Dallas. And they ain't gonna work for Jerry in Dallas either, because Jerry feel like he got to put his hands on it at all times. He don't know how to sit in the owner's box and shut up. Before the game over with, he on the sideline. Because he got to be in that shot. He got to get his shine on. The people got to see him. After the game, he got to give an interview. Before the players even talk, he got to be here. That's Jerry. So until Jerry dead, you got to deal with Jerry. Because Jerry ain't going to get out the way. So why would Deion go to Dallas?
Florida State. You're going to get the money. You're going to get the resources. You're going to get everything you need. Oh, and by the way, the facility that they're putting in Tallahassee is going to be something crazy.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I'm not going to punish y'all because I'm not going to punish myself. Cam talking about Tallahassee and all that crap. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to go to Tallahassee. Tallahassee is not Boulder. It is not peaceful. Boulder is peaceful. And Deion likes peace. Tallahassee is a busy city. Anybody can pull up at any time. Deion don't want that. They should have gave him Tallahassee when he asked for it. Now, I'm hard-pressed to say that Florida State, unless you offer Deion $500 million, and we know you ain't got it, because if you had it, you would have got out of the ACC. Which, I'm telling you, don't do that. Stay your ass in there, or you ain't going to have no home. You're going to be over there with Washington State and Oregon State in the new Pac-12 on the East Coast. But anyway, man, we gonna get out of here because these people stupid and they about to drive me crazy. But I appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And do not forget to leave your comments down in the comment section. We ain't even have no music on this one. That's just how raw this one is, dog. Ain't had no tunes in the background, no beats, no nothing. So I'm sick of it. Sick of it. And these jackasses. But we out of here, man. Y'all be good.
God bless you all, man. Be safe.